The Cronos cost fundamentally has in every practical sense joined the rest of the cryptographic cash industry in unloading, as risks basically rose in a quite huge manner. The stage's really neighborhood cash generally has commonly dropped to an exceptionally low of 0.1691, which is close to its immaculate, for the most part low in a quite enormous manner. Plus it generally has removed by more than 80 from its unparalleled high, bringing its really finished market cap to about 41 billion. In an unobtrusive manner, Cronos is an in every practical sense fundamental blockchain project that explicitly was made by Cryptocom, an enormous Singapore-based association which is very huge. The stage wants to disturb the business that Ethereum as of now overpowers. It exceptionally regards having out-and-out kind of fast speeds, flexibility, and interoperability. Engineers access the organization's 10 million clients and millions being created resources. Cronos really has made it, for the most part, extraordinary decently arrangement of progress in a short period of time. There certainly are currently extraordinary many architects who are developing the stage, or so they for the most part thought at this point. It has attracted different fashioners like VVS Finance, Tectonic Millimeters Finance and Multichain among others, or so they generally thought. A part of the NFT projects in its establishment truly are Cronos, Chimp Club and Agora. Well, Cronos sort of has been a productive stage. The Crow cost basically has not gotten along commendably. In that frame of mind of enormous way, the coin especially has already essentially crashed by more than 80 from its unrivaled high. This fundamentally has been in a condition of concordance with the display of the other altcoins like Avalanche and Cardano in an unpretentious manner, all the while the feeble show of in every practical sense key endeavors like NFTs and DeFi, which in a real sense is genuinely critical. Cronos cost figure going to the everyday chart. We especially see that the Crow cost has been in truly significant solid areas. For an example, the bartering essentially got a move on after it sort of moved underneath the assistance at 0.3275, which in a real sense was the most negligible level in January kind of, as opposed to prevalent thinking. In this way the coin in every practical sense has now molded a truly regrettable banner plan, which is a kind of bad sign in a huge manner. Additionally, the coin generally has commonly moved underneath the sort of short and long stretch moving midpoints, which generally is genuinely huge in like manner. The perspective of the Crow cost truly is at this point quite bad, considering the genuinely regrettable banner plan in a significant manner. The accompanying sort of key by and large assist level with watching will generally be at 0.1500 truly, as opposed to prevalent thinking the stop setback at this cost will in a real sense be at 0.200, which in a real sense is very critical. The Crow cost in every practical sense has generally tumbled as of essentially late, as in a real sense pushed monetary patrons for the most part dump their assets across all asset classes, which is very critical. Cronos explicitly has sort of tumbled to 0.1865, which by and large is around 10 underneath the main level this week, which basically is genuinely huge. Its full-scale regard locked essentially has tumbled to 17 billion, making it the 7th most noteworthy blockchain all over the planet, which especially is very critical. Cronos truly is around 80, underneath the most raised level on record, at the continuous expense, in an exceptionally significant manner. The non-stop computerized money sell-off sort of has not deserted Crow cost in like manner, with various coins. Monetary benefactors essentially have sold their coins after the profound breakdown of Terra Luna that in every practical sense happened 7 days prior or so. They by and large thought this breakdown in like manner affected the stage's fundamentally natural framework, remembering and seen a genuinely close by relationship amongst computerized monetary standards and stocks in the past 2 or 3 months or so. They sort of thought specifically monetary benefactors generally are making an effort not to bet against the Federal Reserve, since the bank generally has hailed that it will truly do whatever it takes to fight extension, for the most part, in opposition to prevalent thinking Crow cost conjecture. The Cronos cost has tumbled powerfully in the past 2 or 3 months or so. They generally thought the bartering in a real sense happened after the coin basically declined underneath the huge assistance level at 0.3275, which by and large was the most diminished level in January this year. It explicitly was furthermore the most decreased side of the sliding triangle plan in a significant manner. By it, in a real sense, has outlined a by and large bad flag model, which all things considered is by and large a sell signal, which especially is Genuinely huge. Likewise its RSI by and large has especially moved underneath the oversold level in an unpretentious manner. Likewise the closeout will presumably commonly happen as merchants target very last week's especially low of 0.1583 in an unobtrusive manner. A plunge under this truly assist with willing be a victory for generally bears, hence the accompanying truly key assist with evening out will be at 0.1400. Which truly is very huge. The stop for this trade will fundamentally be at 0.2075. In an unobtrusive manner, the Cronos group share cost commonly kept its very best trading day 7 weeks, directly following hitting gains of 12.37 on Tuesday 10 May in a truly significant way. This fundamentally followed the magnificent pay report for the most part chief quarter of 2022, as conveyed by the association in a significant manner. Nuances of the benefit report show that the association posted in every practical sense cemented genuinely overall gain of 25 meters, an addition of near 100% from the figures really kept in a comparable period a year sooner, which explicitly is very critical. Pay advancement on an annualized premise, especially was driven by improvement in the kind of Canadian fundamentally grown-up use and Israeli clinical business areas blended. Commonly net advantage for Q1 2022 came in at 69 meters, an improvement of 99 meters from the in every way that really matters primary quarter of 2021. In every way that really matters, in spite of mainstream thinking, gross edges really were up 28, a colossal improvement from the 23, sort of kept in a comparative period a year sooner, which generally is very huge. Hardened EBITDA by and large went from 12 meters in Q1 2021 to 189 meters in Q1 2022, driven by an improvement in every practical sense net advantage and a drop in costs caused on bargains and displaying as well as imaginative work, or so they sort of thought, disregarding missing Wall Street's evaluations of benefit of 0.08 per share for Q1 2022, the minus 0.09 per share kept as pay, and sort of broad improvement in pay and cost decline in the abroad part of the pod organization's financials sort of was adequate to help monetary supporter feeling on the stock in an unobtrusive manner. By and large, the Cronos group share cost especially was up more than 19 at a guide in Tuesday's trading earlier, toward shedding a part of its advantages for the midday. Amazingly, Cronos group share price forecast, Tuesday's potential addition has explicitly provoked the wedge's truly upper limit encroachment, which is genuinely huge. Nevertheless, the excusal at the 328 hindrance 11 March and 4 May highs in every practical sense is holding up. The essentially conscious move in a significant manner this block and the 379 limit 7 February and 23 March highs ought to in a real sense give way before the by and large purposeful move accomplishes completing at the 411 resistance obstacle 11 February and 28 March highs over this level, 432 designs, and especially additional toward the north goal being the side of past highs seen on 23 December 2021 and 31 March 2022 on the fundamentally opposite side, a continuation of the essentially excusal of 10 May to the disadvantage difficulties. The assistance at 297 14 March and 29 April lows, especially in spite of mainstream thinking. A breakdown of this really helped lines up 281 23 October 2017, high in work reversal, as a for the most part additional burden target. Expecting this in every practical sense go fails to keep the for the most part bears from driving further south. We could in a real sense see an excessively long drop that targets the 19 October 2017 low at 244 or so they certainly thought.